Hey everyone, welcome to day one of our wild adventure to the motherland, Ecuador. We get to the airport all excited, bags packed, ready to go, and boom! My brother can't fly. Why? Because his passport is expiring within 6 months. Ecuador doesn't play with that rule. If your passport is too close to expiring, they're like, nope, not today, buddy. We're devastated, but there's nothing we can do. He has to get an emergency passport and catch a later flight. So my mom and I press on, right into problem number 2. TSA flags my bag. Now I'm standing like, what's going on? I think maybe it's my oddly shaped LED video lights. Nope, they scan it again, they dig deeper, and then it's a knife. My knife, a pocket utility knife I had no idea was in there. I was more surprised than TSA. I had 2 options: surrender my beloved veteran gifted knife, or somehow get it out of security. My mom reminded me my brother was still at the airport. TSA escorts me back out like some sort of fugitive so I can hand the knife off to my brother. I return, go through security again, and of course, the same TSA agent who searched me laughs when he sees me back so soon. I make it through, finally. Boarding the plane was easy. The flight, not so much. Middle seat, tiny, uncomfortable. Kids behind me kicking, screaming, crying. No breakfast, no downloaded music or movies, no escape. I was trapped in a flying metal tube of chaos. But then, food! 3 hours into the flight, they finally fed us. The fruit, amazing. The churros, meh. The sauce, pretty good, but barely enough. Fast forward, we land in Panama City. First thought, food. My mom doesn't like eating in airports. However, when I'm hungry, I will find a way. Subway it is. Ordering was a challenge. Spanish is fast in Panama, and my brain was buffering. But hey, we got our food, and we made our connecting flight. The second flight, much better. Bigger plane, window seat, more space. Finally, some peace. And in just 2 hours, we touched down in Guayaquil, Ecuador. But the adventure was far from over. We get in a van to drive 2 hours to our final destination. I'm casually filming outside the window when our driver tells me to put my phone away. Why? Because we're being watched. He points out 2 men on a motorcycle and another guy in a small blue car. Apparently, these guys work together to rob travelers leaving the airport. As we drive, the blue car suddenly pulls in front of us, slowing us down. Meanwhile, the motorcycle guys attack a pickup truck, forcing people to throw their luggage onto the road. Our driver, a sergeant, he refuses to let this slide despite my family in the back screaming, "Just go!" As he's driving, he tries calling 911, but Bluetooth issues make it impossible. After a struggle, he finally reaches dispatch, then spots a police patrol car ahead and races towards them, honking and waving. The cops take off in the direction of the robbers and our driver follows them. At this point, I turn to my mom and calmly say, "Mom, put on your seatbelt." She doesn't. I say again to her, "Mom, look at me, put on your seatbelt." We reach the crime scene, the thieves are gone, and only scraps of luggage remain. Our driver, still determined, spots the robbers again and directs the police to them. After all this chaos, we finally continue to our destination. We arrive at my mom's new building, which she proudly shows me. Then we head to my uncle's house, my grandmother's old home, where we'll be staying. This house I haven't seen in 25 years. I settle in, exhausted. Tomorrow, well, let's just say the adventure is far from over. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more of this wild Ecuador trip. See you tomorrow for another traumatic adventure.